What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will be going over some finances and just having a little bit of fun. So feel free to go ahead and stick around, grab your favorite snack, and let's get into it. So it's currently April 5th at 5:45 p.m. I literally just came back from my sister's house and I did a little bit of shopping prior to going over there. So I also have some cash in my wallet that I need to get rid of. I know that sounds crazy, but I just need to get it out of the way because this new week is coming and money's gonna be coming in. So let's get into it. This is my purse. It's a thrifted purse. Super cute. I think it was from Carlos Santana, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Yeah. Carlos Santana. Carlos by Carlos Santana. Okay. This is my purse. Yay. Okay. Let me take this out. I actually have a cardigan on and I'm getting a little bit hot right now. So I'm going to take it off. Hold on. I should have done this before recording, but I'm getting hot. Okay. Whew. Much better. All right. And if you want to peek what I have in here, literally, it's gum, hand sanitizer, lip thingy thing, my favorite lip product, my keys, my headphones, and pills, just in case I get a headache. And that's it. That's kind of like my quick, get in, get out purse. Not that I'm getting out of somewhere, but it's like the crossbody. Okay. Let me actually, before even touching money, put some of this on my lips. It's not that they're crusty dusty or anything like that. It's just that I feel that I can talk better when my lips are moisturized. I got this over at TJ Maxx. They're so good. I live and breathe for them. I think they're Korean. I'm not sure, but all right. So my planner to the side for the time being. I think the lighting is a little bit way too much to my face. As you can tell, this is thickums, and I got monies. Okay, let me grab my iPad, because here, this is where I like to put my coins. By the way, I don't know if you guys know this, but I do have a website. It's linked down below, where you guys can go ahead and get planner stickers if you want. There's like every type of planner sticker, like really cute ones, like the TikTok shop. Many of you guys have gotten that one. Some of you guys have gotten T-Mobile, Disney Plus, Progressive. There's so many, and all available to you for your planners. There's also other different types of styles, like the thin ones, that fit in your 7x9 planners. Lots of colors, super cute. Feel free to go ahead and check them down below. There's different types, like I mentioned, and also the OGs, because, we cannot live without those. I love them. I really do. That's like for Amazon purchases. And I also have full sticker sheets. There's other types of stickers that I do. You guys love these types too, because you can cross it off whenever you do your tallying up of everything. So I organized it very nice and neat. Like, it's not all over the place, but yeah. So the groceries, full sticker sheets are there, gas, just a whole bunch of things. And obviously, my savings challenges that you guys know and love. Some of that being the Wizard of Oz. Many of you guys actually have gotten it and used it on your channels, which I'm so happy about. You got the Winnie the Pooh, the Aloha. By the way, I saw Snow White yesterday with my mom. We went to movie theaters, and oh my god, I loved it. I really did. There's a bunch, by the way, of savings challenges, but that's not it, because you also got different types of savings challenges, like for your A6 binders, like being the fact that we're talking about Snow White. I have the Hi-Ho one for, you know, the 7 dwarfs. Super cute. We got Nemo, Mr. Krabs, and the loved SpongeBob SquarePants. So yeah, there's a bunch of different types of savings challenges for any type of savings that you may want to do. So feel free to go ahead and grab them. I have personally finished this one, and this is for an A7 wallet savings challenge that fits one of these. So I've done that one. I've completed the Alice in Wonderland one. Just super stinking cute. I love it. There's a bunch of different ones like the Winnie the Pooh. And what you can do is you get them, and then, you know, you can go ahead and laminate them. I think I actually have a laminated one here, which is the Winnie the Pooh one that you guys see over here. So what I did was I physically printed it out, and then I laminated it and hole punched it to fit this wallet like that. Okay, so once you go ahead and purchase it, then you have the file to go ahead and print it out on your own. So feel free to go ahead and grab all that whenever you have the chance. You know, you're helping out a small shop, and yeah. All right, let's get on to the finances. So let me go ahead and take out these coins, because you guys know I like to pay in cash. Although sometimes I'm not able to, I try my hardest to pay with cash. And obviously I have coins remaining. So, all right. I also think that I have some coins here in the back. Yep, I do. Don't be thinking I'm weird. Those are lentils that I threw on myself in New Year's so that, you know, wealth comes to me. And yes, I picked them up and put them in a Ziploc bag. That's how the tradition goes. Okay. And you're supposed to keep it in your wallet for the entire year. Okay. So I just came back from CVS, like, you know, before going to my sister's house, like I mentioned. I do have some cash here for myself. I have a bunch of, you see, I did see Snow White, and I invited my mommy out. I decided to go ahead and pay for her ticket from the parents' sinking fund envelope. So being that she's a senior, I think that her ticket was less than mine, but yeah. I also got us some food, and I ended up actually using my credit card, and that was $24.92 for that. We then went to Dollar Tree afterwards, and I got myself some hand sanitizer. My mom got some balloon hoop thing. She likes to, whenever she goes to Peru, she actually likes to have parties or throw parties for either her mom or her sisters, or I don't even know. And she likes to decorate with balloons. So she bought herself this balloon arch to take over there, I guess. I don't know. She gave me the money in cash, and I paid it with, you know, my cash, but like in total, so that we don't get taxed twice, you know? Okay. It makes sense in our heads. Anyway, let me go ahead and take this out. This was actually from last week. Was it last week? No. Well, yeah, technically. Technically still this week, but earlier during the middle of the week, I did go to Walmart and I bought, you know, things for the home. Food for the home. Sorry, that was the drawer that I had open on my left side. Okay. I have not done grocery shopping just because of the food that I bought midweek. I think that I won't need to use the $50 here, although for breakfast I am missing yogurts. Here's the thing, and I know this is kind of like not going directly to finances right away, but for my food, I worry about 3 main things. First and foremost, what the heck am I going to eat in the morning? Okay. Then for lunch, and then dinner. Well, usually that's how everybody else is, I guess. But for me, what actually like fills me up in the morning as soon as I wake up, or I actually have breakfast at work, is a yogurt. Yeah. So I don't have any yogurts at home. I do think I'm gonna try and buy some tomorrow after going to the store that my mother and I want to go to, which is the Goodwill. We were actually supposed to go today, but she just didn't get out of our house in time. So I decided to go in my car on myself and go ahead of her because, you know, she was running a bit late. And sometimes she likes to stay over at my sister's house longer than I do. So just so I don't feel weird and she doesn't feel weird like having to leave before she actually wants to, she decides to go ahead and take her car. So yeah, and also because I like to feed Tommy at a certain schedule, and although it's the weekend, I don't want Tommy not to eat at the time that he's supposed to eat. So I usually like to leave my sister's house earlier than, you know, them. Okay, so that's what happened today as well. That's why there's no noise right now. That's why I have the time to record. But yeah, you know. Okay, sorry, I needed some lotion because my fingers were looking crusty, dusty, and I cannot stand seeing, you know, unlotioned hands on the internet. Okay, so let me go ahead and get started. Do they look too greasy? I don't know, whatever. All right, so I do think that I'm gonna leave some money from my groceries, but for the time being, we're just gonna take it all out just to make, you know, our life easier. All right, let me grab these, put them on the side, and let's just take out all this. So I have here $52 from groceries. For gas, here's the thing, I actually filled up my gas and it was $26. So right now my gas tank is completely filled up. Let me see how much it was. Yep, 26. There you go. You see? Okay, so for groceries, I spent $38.92. For Tommy pickles, $11.08. And the day prior, I ate out $7 and then $5.33. So that's what it looks like. And yeah. Oh, and that CVS charge that you guys see over there, that was actually a shampoo, like a special shampoo that I got at a really good price. So yeah, pretty good. All right, so being the fact that my gas is completely filled up and I'll be getting paid again this coming Friday. Let's see how much money I actually have here remaining. So we got 40, 50, 55 bucks. I would like to keep at least $15 in here, just in case, you know, I don't think I will, but if I do, then I'll have enough to fill up a quarter of a tank. So yeah, because usually by Friday, that's how much I actually spend in gas. I go from my job to my home and back and forth. That's it. If I do use my car, you know, for me to go to a longer place or somewhere that takes me longer, then obviously I go ahead and I offset the amount with wherever it is that I'm going. And usually, let's say it's a casino or whatever the case may be, I either get money from the people that I'm taking there, or I set money aside from any winnings or whatever it is for gas. So let's go ahead and put that there. Tommy. So what I actually did is I paid, did I take it out from here? Let me see. I don't think I did. No, maybe yes I did. So we got for Tommy 10, 11, 12, 13, and $14 remaining. 14 bucks. So I gave myself 14 bucks remaining. Hold on. For myself, I made some money. This is actually going back to my sinking fund for myself, my birthday actually. And into the bank, I have to go ahead and deposit these $206. Yeah. Okay. So let me go ahead and grab my sinking funds binder. Okay. So during the week, my friends, along with my mom, they were like, oh my god, let's go again to the casino and this and that. You can use my car, just drive us over there and we're gonna have some fun, right? And I said, okay, yeah, sure, cool, let's go. But we went actually really early and we came home really early as well. So I think that we went at like 3-ish, and that was, I believe, on Wednesday. And we came back like at 10-ish. 10-ish? Yeah. So that's pretty early. I made money. I think, how much did I make? I think I made like $200 and something. It's right here. I put it in my self envelope. So first, let's go ahead and put, oh, this is what I did. So you may be thinking, well, Sons, where did you get the money to go ahead and play at the casino on Wednesday, right? So what I did was I went into my sinking fund, not myself, sorry, my birthday sinking fund. You guys will see that it's completely empty right now. You see? And I decided to go ahead and take out the money from here. And I said, this is the only money that I'm going to take. And that's it. All right. So I did that. Obviously, I didn't end up spending it. So I'm putting it back where it belongs. So with that money, I actually made a total of this much. 100, 200, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So $231 is what I made over at the casino. Yep. I also gave, I believe, my mom $30 and also my friend $30. So between both of them, I gave them 60 bucks and I kept the rest for myself. Yep. Now, if you remember correctly, literally, what is it? Maybe like 3 days ago or prior to that, I gave each one of them $90. So, you know, it's cool to have me as a company because, you know, anyway, I think that's good enough. So yeah, let me put this in order. What I'm actually gonna do, and this will be somewhat new, what I'm choosing to do is just keep the $220 here and get rid of the dollar bills. Okay, so these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, $11, they're gonna go to Gilbert, which is my Piggy bank. Okay, so we're not gonna touch this just yet. We're gonna leave it there. What we're first gonna do, oh my god, this looks so messy, but whatever. Okay, what we're going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and I've decided to put this towards my emergency fund because you guys know that I am attempting my hardest to go ahead and build it back up. Last week we funded my emergency fund again with money that I won from the casino. And I believe that I put in that time $300, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, I'm like staying quiet because I think somebody's coming up the stairs. Okay. So let's go ahead and count here what we put in last week. So we have 1, 2, 3, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So 320, 40, 60. So 360. I'm gonna go ahead and put all of this one money in my emergency fund. And now I will have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 640, 50, 60, 70, 80. $680, ladies and gentlemen, is what we currently have in my emergency fund. And that is literally the majority of my won money from the casino, which is bonkers because you guys know how towards the end of last month, I depleted my entire emergency fund to pay for my taxes, but I got charged a total of $1,500 and some change. So we only have, let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe like 400-ish or like 300 and some change to go to fill this back up to the $1,000. So I'm grateful, I'm happy, and yeah, let's continue. All right. Now let's talk about this money over here. This money here that I have is for my savings challenge. If you guys don't know, I actually think that I want to make this smaller. Let me actually see how much we actually have here, just because I don't want it to be like super bulky. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Is that correct? 42? 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Yep, $42. Let me just change this out. 41. Is that even correct? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, it is, right? I don't know why. This is messing with my mind. 15. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Yeah. Okay. I don't know why. It was messing with my mind. All right. Let's put the 42 here. And now it's thinner. All right. Now, I told you guys that I needed some yogurts for my week. Usually, each pack of Greek yogurt from Great Value is around maybe like $3. So I get 2 packs and each brings 4 in it. That means 8. That lasts me for the entire week. And I'm going to go ahead and just give myself $10 just to buy the yogurts because that's all I need. Could be less, maybe like 2-ish. Anyway, let's just put $10 in there. All right, gas, we're leaving in here the 15 like we said. I think that my friend actually wants to go to the casino today, like later in the night. I don't think I'll be spending any money at all. Usually I make a little bit of money with whatever it is that the casino themselves gives me. Usually they give me like free like $40 or like $50. So yeah. Tommy, he's got everything. I actually ordered last week his cat genie bags, you know, for his poops and stuff like that. He has dry food, he has lots of wet food, and he also has a box of litter, so we're good with Tommy. And he also has treats. For myself, I really don't need anything. We're gonna leave that at that. For laundry, all my clothes are clean. I think I only have one bag that's like filling up like maybe like halfway. I don't think I'll be doing laundry tomorrow, honestly. But yeah, so we're just gonna leave that at 0. Back to the bank. That's these $206 that I took out from my checking. I'm going to just put it back in there because I don't need it. And I don't want to have it physically with me, you know? So I still got to deposit that. I think I'm going to deposit this early in the morning tomorrow before I go ahead and run my errands. So that is priority. And yeah, that's how my envelopes are looking like right now. Much better. Much better. All right, we got a bunch of cash here. Let's see how much we got. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. $36, $37, $38, $39, $40, $41, $42, $43, $44, $45, $46. So we have 46 plus 50. How much is that? Shoot, I stink at math, you guys. 46 plus, wait, 50, $96 we got. All right, this is what we're gonna do. With these $96, we're gonna go ahead and do a mini cash stuffing. How about that? Yeah, I like that idea. I don't know why I'm stuttering, but let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Let me somewhat do some of this like the old days. All right, let's go ahead and do this. All right, so emergency fund, we already put some money in there. I should technically put those 50 bucks in here, you know, but you know what, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna leave it at that. Health has 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 150 for health. Cart maintenance, we got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 5, 60, 61, 161. My parents, I should take out from here, from the movie theaters that I use for my mom's ticket, because I'll be getting charged that on my credit card. Was it credit card that I use or debit card? No, I used actually my debit card from my Bank of America. Did I? Yeah, I did. So you know what, I should technically take it out from here, but I'm not gonna go ahead and do that. So parents is going to stay with 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 182, 83, 84, $85. Let's go ahead and give my parents $5. So, wait. Now they should have 90. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, $90 for my parents. Tommy, 20, 30, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 5, 50, 55. Let's go ahead and grab $5. And now he will have 160. Kids, which is my niece and my nephew, they have 10, 20, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. $5. So they now have $45. Birthdays. Whose birthday's coming up next? I think it's my mom's birthday coming up. So we have, oh, and I also have to buy my friend, the one that I go to the casino with, his birthday present. He turns, I believe, 40 something on 4/11, and I have not purchased his gift. I was actually supposed to purchase his gift today, but it's just been so rainy and crappy outside that I decided not to. So we currently have in birthdays 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Oh, hold on. Oops. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75. We got $75. Let's make it 80. Okay. Holidays. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110. We're going to leave holidays at 110. Just because no big holidays are coming through. So yeah. All right, month ahead. This actually currently has $350, okay? So 150, 1, 2, damn it. I really hate this. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 200. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 350. I don't know. I wanted to laugh, but I was choking at the same time. So 350. We're gonna go ahead and just give the $50 to a month ahead. So I now have 400. Yeah. Let's do that. So if you guys are wondering the amount that I need to have in order to be one full month ahead, it's around maybe like a little bit over $1,000. So we're getting there. We're at 400. And I mean, I could easily just take that and put it towards my emergency fund, but I just don't think that's fair. Like, I have to get in the grind in, you know, filling back up my emergency fund. That way I just don't use it recklessly. Not that I do or that I have, because I believe that the reason why I actually used $1,000 was because it was truly an unexpected expense. You know, for my taxes, I thought that I was going to be receiving money back, not actually paying some money. So yeah, but I just want to keep those two completely separate. I do not want to take from here just to fulfill the other one, you know? I don't know, I just don't think it's right. So that month ahead money that I've built over time is going to stay there until I reach my goal. Okay? All right, my birthday. We have there $100. What else is left? We got beach and we got tech. Okay. So a sinking fund that I actually just incorporated, or I did it last week without actually filming, was tech. Yeah. And I put in here a total of like 30 bucks that I had on hand, you know. I don't quite remember where the heck I got that from. I remember now. Okay. So this is, yeah. Long story short, I helped out my friend with doing his registration for his license, a renewal of his license registration. I think that's what's it. Anyway, he came during the week at my home. He asked me for help. I said, sure, no problem. And he said that because I helped him out, he gave me money. And he's like, here you go. Take these $30. They're for you. Thank you so much for your help. Because he needed me to go ahead and pay for something with my credit card, which I did, and it's completely, you know, paid off and stuff like that. He didn't have his credit card on hand with him, so he's like, thank you so much, I have cash here, here you go, take it, thank you so much for help. And that's what those $30 are from. So I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna put it towards tech, because I actually want to get myself a microphone that's the DJI microphone, you know, to like record. So I want to save up for that, and I think that the microphone alone it's like $60. So yeah. All right, so for my birthday, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put these 15 bucks. So now we have 115. Beach currently has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. Let's do $3. So that now Beach has 70 bucks, right? 30, 40, 50, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. Yep. And tech is going to have 30. What I'm gonna do right now is these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $8. I'm going to also put them into Gilbert along with this money over here, and we're gonna call it a day. So in total, Gilbert is going to be eating dollar bills and change. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, $19 in that, which I'm happy about. Should I grab Gilbert right now, or should I do that later? I don't know. I think I should grab him. Yeah. Let me go ahead and grab him. Hold on. Oh my goodness, he's so heavy. He really is a heavy piglet. Okay. There you go. The cutest I can see ya ever. Alright, let me go ahead and put that in. Oh my goodness. Usually I don't like to lift him up, and what I like to do is just put in there the coins and stuff like that, just because, you know, he's heavy as heck. Anyway. By the way, I was rewatching with my mom like Colombian novellas, and I don't know if you guys have Netflix, but watch the Mafia Dolls. I mean, it's in Spanish. You can use the voice translator thing on Netflix, but I just love that novella. I really do. We also have been watching Pablo Escobar, and that actor is so good. I really enjoy Colombian novellas. I really do. I don't know what it is, especially if they are like related, like, or like of true events. I love that. Yeah. I wonder when I'll break him. I don't know. When it feels right, that's when I'll do it. But I'll make sure to record everything, like from the beginning all the way to me like actually changing out the amount of money here, like going physically into like a Walmart or the bank for them to... Wait, I don't think the bank lets me record. Anyway, I actually saw a hack. Yeah, I saw a hack that if you pay like in coins or whatever it is in the self-checkout, you receive cash like this, you know, like physical cash, instead of them taking, you know, in the Coinstar, the 40% or whatever percentage it is that they take out from you. So I saw that and I'm like, oh my god, that's so flipping smart. You know, paying with change to get dollar bills back. But obviously you have to spend money in order to do that. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But that's a really cool hack. I think that I saw it over on TikTok. I mean, I physically don't have the TikTok app, but I saw a pop-up on YouTube that I think a guy from TikTok did it. I don't know. Anyway. I'm gonna shove it in there. This penny looks so stinking new. It's 2023. So shiny. I like shiny things. I don't know if you guys could tell. My nephew gave me that. All right. It's getting there, you guys. The sad thing about it is that I'm not putting like big bills in it. So I'm a little bit afraid that when I do open it, it's not going to... It's mostly going to be dollar bills, you know? Whereas like in the past, I've opened, you know, piggy banks and they were like $20 bills, $100 bills. So I don't know. Hopefully, you know, I get to eventually put in there more bills. Anyway, that is that. Thank you so much for sticking around with me. If you've been here all the way, please feel free to drop down below a little piglet. Yeah. Or a little piggy. That'll be so cute. I swear. I would appreciate it if you did, and if you consider subscribing, that'll be great as well. Just know that, you know, I appreciate you guys so much, and don't forget to go ahead and check out the Suns and Roses shop for any physical planner stickers that you may need, that you guys see over here that I've been using, and that I'm currently also using here for April. So yeah, I'm excited about that, you know. I do have to jot down some expenses that I made today. I don't think I made that many yesterday. I think it was only this. But anyway, that's it. Thank you again so much for coming, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Have a good one. Bye. I'm holding Gilbert with my other hand, so okay. Bye.